What up YouTube, your boy Mr. Scam here today with Airport schedule update for your UK version, of course, as it is a Tuesday. Okay, so runway 02 is in use. It's a pretty busy time of the day. As you can see, the majority of the aircraft are, well, it's quite busy. Well, it looks rather busy in both going to the hold point of runway 02, which of course is in use. So that's the introduction. Let me just crack on with the update. Okay, so on final we got a Qatar 777-200, and this is coming in from Doha. Then we have holding short, we got a Virgin Atlantic 747 going off to Las Vegas. Okay, stand Alpha 1, we have a Singapore A380, this is heading off to Singapore Zhang. Alpha 2, we have a Virgin Atlantic 747 400 once again, and this aircraft is heading out to Shanghai. Let's move on to the Alpha stands. Okay, so just heading, Bravo stands even, just taxiing to the whole point. We've got a Thompson 737-800, that's just going off to Alicante, and then holding behind that, just waiting to go to stand Alpha 3. We have a South African A340-600, just made the trip from Cape Town, and then Bravo stands, let's crack on. Okay, Bravo 1, we have a just been pushed back, we've got a Flybe BEA 146, this is just heading out to, let me just check this, there's a flop into the Thompson. This aircraft is heading out to Cardiff, and then in stand Bravo 2 we have a Austrian Dash 8 Q400 going off to Vienna. Bravo 3, KLM 737-900 going out to Rotterdam, and just holding on the taxiway we've got a Brit Air CRJ 700 I believe. This is just holding just so the Flybe can push back safely. This aircraft is heading out to Lyon in France. Then holding behind that we have a Ryanair 737-800 operating the Dublin flight. Today it's twice a month. It comes in once in the morning and once and returns back in the evening or the afternoon time. Okay, so in Bravo 5, let me get support, there we go. Bravo 5, got nowhere to put the iPad while I look. Bravo 5, we've got a Thompson 737-800 going off to Pisa, Italy of course. Bravo 6, we've got a Egypt Air 737-800. This is boarding, just getting fuel for Cairo. Oh, shift away again. Trying to shuffle around this airport is quite difficult now with the expansion. The Charlie 1 and 2 are empty, the Ryanair was in Charlie 2. And Charlie 1, there's an aircraft I'll just cover later, while there's no aircraft in there, as it is a busy time. Okay, so remaining Charlie stands. Charlie 3, we go Saudi Arabia 777-200, just fueling up. This aircraft will be heading off to King Jeddah in Saudi, of course. Charlie 4, we've got an Iceland Air 757-300, and I apologise for my pronunciation of the destination, but it is Reykjavik, if you can understand. What is it? There, that one there. It's going off to there. Then Charlie 5, this is the aircraft I was saying about in the last UK update. The Monarch 330 is currently in maintenance, so we got this BMI A330 is operating this, and this will be going into, when the Monarch comes back in service, this will be flying out to just somewhere just to get a paint scheme done into Monarch. It's just going to be used as like a, or actually it's just going to be a full white paint scheme, so it can be used by multiple airlines and stuff, just so it gets BMI some money, or it just gets general money from the aircraft. But this aircraft operating under Monarch will be going off to Goa, and of course that's the normal airport. Let's crack on with the expansion. Okay, so start with Foxtrot 1, then move down. Okay, Foxtrot 1, we have a BA 747 in the standard delivery. standard Union Jack. This aircraft is heading out to Toronto. Then we got BA 747 one world, going off to Seattle, Tacoma. Foxtrot 3. We got a BA 300 going off to Sydney because the 747s no longer operate Sydney. There's this one, and then the Qantas 380 also operates Sydney once a week. Then the remaining Qantas 380 flights are all coming from Melbourne. Foxtrot 4 in the 380 stand, we've got Malaysian Airlines, of course A380. As you can tell, this is going off to Kuala Lumpur. And Foxtrot 5 is empty, this is where the Qatar will be going. Echo 1, the cargo stand, we've got just arriving, we've got a Nippon Cargo 747-800. This just arrived from Tokyo. I don't know which one operates the main cargo flights, but just Tokyo. There's a couple of airports there. All the balloons are intact. Let me just move that one so that one's intact. Okay, Echo 2, we got a FedEx ATR 42. This aircraft is operating the Charles de Gaulle. Then Echo 3, we got a FedEx ATR 42. No, wait, that's a 72, and that's a 42, the shorter one. The 42 is operating in Dublin today. Of course, we've got the cargo centre there. In the last update, I think it was the last one anyway, we had a Cafe Cargo. This one we've got a Cafe standard delivery. Passenger service is going off to Hong Kong. And then of course in the hangar, if I can go under here, as you can still see, should be. In Bay 2, we got a Monarch A330, of course that's what I said was operating, that's why the BMI is operating. Then in Bay 1 we have a BMI Baby 737 500, I believe. I think it's 500. But I think Bay 1 in the future, actually it might be Bay 1 or 3, I haven't decided which one yet. We've made into a mod line for some of the aircraft based on like BA, EasyJet. I don't have a lot of EasyJet aircraft, but EasyJet might start coming in just to get mods done and stuff on the aircraft. They'll be operating in one of the bays. But yeah, okay, let's crack on. That's the hangar. Oh yes, I forgot the Azerbaijan. This is the aircraft I was saying earlier. It's meant to be in Charlie 1, but the pilot reported a problem. So it's just been, the passengers have disembarked, and they have all, they've all basically, it's just being towed into Bay 3. Of course, to follow me behind it, it moved from Charlie 1. Of course, Charlie 1 needs to be cleared, so they couldn't do anything in there. Actually, I forgot about the Olympic, thinking about that. Just cover this Azerbaijan first. That aircraft is meant to be in Charlie 1 and operating another flight out to wherever in Azerbaijan it operates. But they had to tow it to Echo 3 because that's kind of like the steady. If aircraft just need to be stored, they go there for a bit, then fly out. But they went in there, then it's just being towed into Bay 3 now. It reminded me of towing. We have the Olympic 737-400. This aircraft just being towed to the unmarked Charlie stand. It's ready for, it couldn't be stored in the bay anymore because the Azerbaijan had to, of course, report it, so it couldn't be stored in there. Then Echo 3, of course, the Azerbaijan had already been towed into Echo 3, so it couldn't go back in there. So it's going to the unmarked Charlie stand and it's waiting for the pilots to arrive for the test flights going on. Go to a test flight, come back for a week, well, go out for a test flight, come back for a week, then head off to Southend and go to air delivery and go into like a new airline. I haven't decided what airline yet. Of course, I'm not going to personally paint it, I'm just going to stick a couple, like a sheet of paper with the airline on it just over the fuselage. I'm not going to properly paint it because it's a really nice livery. Don't want to ruin it, but yeah, that's going off to air delivery in Southend, and it might return. But it's probably going to go to the Southend, ATC Lasham, and then of course fly out. Okay, let's crack on to the Delta stands. Okay, in Delta 1, we're going Air Berlin 737-800. This coming in from Berlin. Okay, Delta 2, we got a BA 767 and doing the flight from Moscow. Delta 3, BA A321 going out to Venice. Iberia 757 in the older colour scheme, because of course they have released a new one. This is going out to Madrid Barajas. And the lovely new model, the BA 787 operating JFK. That is a real life flight. Oh wait, actually it's not JFK, it's Newark. But sorry about that, it's Newark. They operate the 787 too. Then we've got BA A319. This aircraft just heading out to Nice in the south of France. And the final aircraft is a Singapore cargo. This aircraft's going out to Singapore Zhang as well. This is 747. So normally what I kind of have to is operate, if there's like an airline that's got cargo, normally Singapore, Emirates is a prime example. If I have an Emirates Sky Cargo coming in, I'll also have another Emirates aircraft, so they both kind of operate the same time. And that's kind of how my airport operates. It's different to any other airport because their cargo services are they're not scheduled as such, apart from the ones that are hubbed. They're not scheduled as such. They come in when they want. Of course, and they have to stick with the normal aircraft time, because they have to, of course, leave about 2 months worth of notifications, but they do just come in whenever they want. They're not properly scheduled, so you're not going to keep seeing it over and over again. It's just going to come in every so often. But yeah, that's it for the update. I hope you've enjoyed it. I shall leave you a tail shot of these BAs, hopefully, anyway. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next update on Thursday probably. So yeah, see you in the next one. Okay guys, adios, bye.